Hey guys, this is annoying internet troll. Angry Peggernet needs to get a life. Ryan D-Bar. I'm coming to you from the Franconia region of southern Germany. It's spring here. It's in the mid-70s. Went for a walk up to the castle this morning and I broke a sweat. I was reading something a couple days ago that really planted an idea in my mind for another video, which I'm going to talk about right now. It was a study of the happiness of various nations and ranked them 1 to 45. Not surprisingly, Afghanistan was number 145, and I think Yemen was 144. However, the results for the United States and Canada were very interesting. The United States is ranked, for people over 60, it's ranked number 10. All the countries ahead of it are the usual suspects: Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands, etc. You might hear some children playing in the background. I'm not going to show them because that would be illegal. Anyway, the study said that for young Americans, those under the age of 30, 35, they're ranked number 62 out of 145 in world happiness, which means that young adults are happier in Saudi Arabia than they are in the United States. They're happier than Honduras. You know, we get all these quote-unquote caravans coming here for the better way of living. Those people are happier than the ones in the United States. It's hard to wrap your mind around. And it wasn't always true. 15 to 20 years ago, there was almost no difference between the happiness of young adult Americans and older Americans. It's all happened since the Great Recession. Now, a number of reasons can be presented for this. First of all, the economics of it. You know, we outsourced factory jobs beginning in the late 1990s. And then it spread to IT, to call centers. All the opportunities that were available to me starting out in IT are not available to most young people. We haven't built enough housing, and that means that young people have to work more hours just to get by, just to pay rent. That has an effect. There have been other causes suggested, but when you dig into the details of the study, the biggest difference between older Americans and younger Americans is loneliness. You know, when I was growing up, a lot of young people went to church. You know, even if they didn't really particularly care about religion, church was the thing to do. It was a place to meet girls. Now people are just staying home, playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or something, I guess. That's certainly one explanation. I think there's a lot of truth to it. But it's all flows into and out of one thing: the loneliness that I described. Children today don't have as many opportunities, especially in Harrison County, West Virginia, and the Clarksburg area, as I did to socialize, especially teenagers. It's just not there. Case in point, Village Square used to be a bowling alley. Now it's a place where you ship in people from out of state to play bingo. Just one example of how we've, you know, lost opportunities for young people to socialize in favor of older people. Now, I don't think it's a grand conspiracy to harm young people. It's just the way decisions that we made in the past are playing out. We didn't foresee it becoming this way. Another thing we did when I was younger, a lot of people, you know, the cruising between McDonald's and Hardee's, Main Street up and down, Main and Pike Street up and down, and every little parking lot seemed to have people drinking alcohol or just hanging out and talking to girls. Bridgeport kind of had their own thing going on, but a lot of the people in Harrison County did that, the teenagers did. Or they were out at the end of some dirt road doing something, possibly illegal, possibly creating a young family. I mean, those opportunities aren't available now. One, because those things involved a lot of drunk driving, and we've had to crack down on that. But as that's happened, socializing opportunities have gone away. We've replaced church, we've replaced normal teenage recklessness with what? And it has a lot to do with how our cities are built. If you're not gonna let people drink and drive, which you shouldn't, you need to at least give them a place to live that's in walking distance of bars or some kind of a place to hang out. And we don't pay our people enough, our young people enough, to even really afford cars anymore. We afford the rent, and it's all catching up to us. So America's a great place to live if you're 60 years old and you have the money. But if you're young, there's really not that many places you want to live except maybe a few college towns. I'll holler at you later.